Hey Misfits! Welcome, welcome! It has been forever since I've actually gotten back into the things of YouTube, and I'm excited to start back up again. With the move, like these past 4 months have just been crazy hectic, and getting my life back together has just been one big loop. So as you can tell by the title of this lovely video, we are going to talk about maybe 10 things that I do to fight off anxiety. It's basically something that I'm constantly struggling with on the day-to-day, and I figured, hey, let me see if I can share my 10 tips with y'all. So I think a very large portion that helps curb any anxiety that I get is I will instantly listen to music. No matter what I'm doing, I don't care if I'm at work, I don't care if I'm out and about, I will pop in a headphone and just listen to music, because sometimes that would be the best direction for me. 'Tis my person. Music is like my #1 thing. That's my go-to, that's my favorite thing. Now if I'm starting to have like a panic attack, or if my anxiety is really high, I try to do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, which is like 5 things you can, how I do it is 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and then 1 thing you can taste. That's how I do it, because I feel like that's like the best, quickest sense that you can use it for. I know some other people use it out of order, but I feel that works the best for me. Basically, you want to use your 5 senses, and with each sense, you're going to knock it down. So, like, 5 of these senses, 4 for this, 3 for this, and then so on and so on. And, like, that's helped me quite a bit with it. The next one that is, like, a big portion of my life is journaling. Like, I'm not opening it. But journaling is, like, it helps me on so many levels. Even if I just write something, or it's just like a few sentences, it's probably the best thing that I can do, because it makes me force what's going on up here out on paper. So it just takes it away, and then after I'm done journaling, I can relax a bit, and then later I can always go back and reread and be like, oh, okay, I can see what we were talking about. Like, that's just fun. And then painting. Painting is another... Sorry, oh my god. I've been yawning all morning. I've been up since 6 a.m. and it is currently 10 a.m. But painting is another big anxiety relief for me. If I have a paintbrush in my hand, we're good to go. There is always a paintbrush in arm's reach for me. I mean, y'all can't really see, but that's all of my paint. Not all of my paint, but a good portion of my paint. And like, oh hey, look, paintbrushes. There is always paintbrushes near me. Painting is something that I love to do. It's a big stress reliever, and if I could paint anything, I would. My childhood room, my walls were covered in artwork that mainly I did, but then I had some friends at the time also paint my walls, and we basically drew on them and just painted and turned my room into a piece of artwork, which it was now covered up because my dad sold the house. I might still have pictures, but that's like buried deep in some photo book. Another thing that I do, especially if I'm at work, and this is bad, but if I'm at work and my anxiety spikes and I'm not doing anything, what I will do is I will turn on YouTube. And specifically, I will go to a YouTuber. Her name is Zoe Sugg, and she is a British YouTuber, and I have basically been following her since I was in middle school. That's giving away my age, but I don't care. I have basically been following along her whole journey with everything, and just her YouTube channel since middle school. But something about Zoe, like her calmness and just her realness, it makes me calm. So I love being able to watch her videos and just be like, oh, now I feel better. I don't know what it is about Zoe, but it just makes everything feel better. And then something else that I do, which I've realized that I do quite a bit. I have to sneeze. Well then, I thought I was gonna sneeze like twice, but nope, that was what, like 6 times? Apparently I'm gonna be sneezing a lot lately. But something else that I do is I will talk in the mirror or my camera. So I noticed that if whatever is bothering me, I'm like talking about it to my face in the mirror, or I will vent and talk about it on a video and like film like a little Snapchat video and then either save it or delete it. But talking it out and kind of just talking to yourself about it, be like, okay, here we go, we're talking this out. It helps release it as well, and that's something that I will do later down the line if my anxiety is still spiking and I kind of just have to work through it. I'll just be like, okay, all right, self, we're gonna talk it out. This is what we're doing. This is what we're talking about. Just throwing all my emotion at the mirror, or if I'm doing a Snapchat video, I'll be like, okay, and I'll basically just record everything that I'm talking about. And then of course, if none of those are working, I will text my favorite person and I'll be like, hey, I'm in my head now. This is going on. My anxiety is way too high. And then I will talk to them and I'll be like, hey, I really need your help. Walk me through this, please. I need help. And then normally that helps, but if not, I will start making schedules. I'll be like, okay, something needs to change in our day-to-day schedule. We need to add more time for self-care, maybe an extra 20 minutes at the gym. We need to do this. So I will recreate my schedule so we have something new. And then of course, going along with that, working out. So I spend an hour-ish, an hour to like an hour and 20 minutes, sometimes pushing 2 hours every morning, Monday through Friday, at the gym before work. And that helps me so much. I just got back into it because dealing with the move, I didn't really have much time. But now that I do, now that I'm settled, I'm getting back into the gym. So the gym definitely helps relieve some anxiety, which is weird because going to the gym causes anxiety. Because, you know, gym people are mean. Or at least that's the concept. People are like, oh, gym people are gonna make fun of you, da 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 da. I personally haven't had that issue. But some people do look at you. They will stare at you. But it's just like everywhere else, people will stare at you. So I kind of just got over it, be like, whatever. But working out and going to the actual gym itself helps alleviate so much anxiety, which is weird. And then finally, to top it off, my absolute must when I am fighting anxiety is I will say affirmations. Majority of the time I kind of make it up. I will do the whole skip from the movie, like, you were kind, you were beautiful, you were smart. I do that, but then I will also be like, no, you are empowering, you are engaging in things that you want to do, you have a new type of self-control. Like, in that moment I will make up new affirmations and just repeat them over and over and over again. Affirmations are a big part of what I do and what I believe in, because I fully believe that what you say and what you put out in the world is what's going to come back for you. Now, 100% believe that, and that's probably why a little bit of negativity has been happening to me recently, because I got stuck in my head for quite some time with the move and I was just in a bad headspace. Why is he messaging me? Oh, it's my bestie's boyfriend. Sidetracked. So affirmations really are a big part of what I do. But now that I'm in a better space, I'm starting to say things like, I will. Instead of I want, it's I will get this. I will have this. I don't know. But like, I am doing better. I'm no longer putting, oh, I want to be better. No, it is, I am better. I will be better. I am getting better. Instead of I want to be better, I think I'm getting better. No, I am getting better. I will get better. And I got this. And normally once I say whatever speech I give myself, I'm like, okay, cool. We're great. And it's my favorite thing to do. No matter what. I'm just like, affirmations are top tier for me because it's like what you put out there comes back to you times 3. So I'm going to be doing the best that I can this year and just being like, affirmation, affirmation. I'm gonna get everything I want this year. Everything that I get, I'm going to have. It's going to be great. But that is just a few things that I do to work on my anxiety. It's pretty simple, mundane, normal things. What do y'all do to work on anxiety? Because I have seen some pretty different techniques used. Like my one friend, I have seen her run around a room in a circle, yell like that SpongeBob episode where they're cavemen, and then just sit on the floor for about like 30 seconds each. And then she's fine. And she's like, it fights my anxiety. And I'm like, okay. So I want to know what you guys do to fight off anxiety or just that unwell feeling. Because there are so many different techniques and things that people use that work. So I want to know that specific thing y'all do. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off because this blue is going bye-bye. Or we are going to try and make it go bye-byes. Because I'm redoing this side a better black. But this will be a surprise. Because I know what I want it to be. But that doesn't mean that's what it's going to be. But I'm going to hop off and then go dye my hair the color that I hope it's going to be. But I know for a fact it's going to turn on a different color. But that's okay. Thanks so much for watching. Be welcomed and get creative. Bye!